Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I'm excited to bring you a gun light or weapon light by Brinyte. It's a 400 lumen double-headed gun light. This thing is super cool and I'm excited to tell you more about it. Let's show you what's in the box. Any light called the Scorpion is automatically got my interest, and it kind of looks like a scorpion. So we have our light. It comes with our charging cable and some paperwork. You know, basic paperwork. That's what's in the box. What I love right out of the gate is how light it is and how low profile it is. This is only 12.9 millimeters in height. Very slim design. It is 400 lumens, and it features basically this tail switch, they call it, and it's one press to turn it on. There you go. Two quick pushes of the switch puts it in the strobe mode, and then you're back off. So it's an easy on, off, strobe. So I turned it on once and then I did two quick pushes of the button and went in the strobe. It does feature a fast magnetic charging port. So you simply attach it and right there, USB. The only thing I noticed is because it's a magnetic, like if you look, now I don't consider this a flaw, I just consider it's nice and quick and easy. You just have to make sure that you are, before you walk away from it, just make sure it's good and it didn't move, you know, depending on how you plugged it in and how you set it. Other than that, it's fine. I haven't had any issues. If I was to nitpick, you just want to, before you walk away, make sure your connection's good. So, very simple. Right there at the front. And then it'll be a green light when it's charged and a red light during charging. That's the other thing I really enjoy, is it's super, super simple. Sometimes when you have all the features of, you know, 20 different functions, it's nice to have a lot, but it almost can be overwhelming when you're trying to remember how many times do I got to do this and that. This one's real simple, very basic, but just really cool. So it features, functions include flashing electronic key lock, instantaneous lighting, and an intelligent battery indicator, which can meet the lighting needs and habits of different users. Tempered glass lens, anti-abrasion, anti-scratch, and drop resistant. It's equipped with a 900 mAh integrated Li polymer battery. And I was talking about how light it is. Aviation grade aluminum, AL6061-T6, and military grade 3 hard anodized surface. Scorpion. It's got the little scorpion tail. Tail vertical switch is what that's referred to. Very easy to operate. So if we go on the on mode, and we press and hold for 5 seconds, it does a flash. Now, if I just press the button, it's dead. That's how you put it in the lock mode. So if you want to have it in a lock mode for traveling or whatever, and you don't want to accidentally have this thing turn on, which, to be honest with you, I don't see that happening. The switch is set up in a way to where you really can't accidentally hit it. It's very easy to turn it on, but you gotta really, you gotta kind of get in here, and I don't see it accidentally happening. I think they did a great job of preventing that. So, but if you want it in lock mode, there you go. We hold it for 5 seconds again, and now we're back in action. So very simple to turn on, but like, you're not gonna accidentally hit this button. It's nice to have a lock mode, but I don't know that it's completely necessary. Let's get it on a rifle. That's really what you want to see, because there are some other really cool features of this light I want to show you. What I'm really digging about this light is what it's designed to do. So on an AR or whatever platform of your choosing, you generally won't mount a light on top of here because it's going to get in the way of your optic. It's possibly going to get away in the way of your front sight. So a lot of times you mount it on the side and it sticks out a ways. And to me, it can become something that can get snagged on things. And I've never been a huge fan of putting the light on the side and then maybe having the pressure switch up top. What Brinyte did is absolutely genius. This light is made to go on the top rail. And what's really cool is the way that they have this nut set up. It's spring. You push and it opens it up. So a lot of times you gotta like grab an edge when you're putting something on a rail and you're fighting with it, like a red dot. They actually got like a push button to spread it out to make it for an easier install. So you come here and I push on this and I instantly have it there. Boom, by pushing that it drops right on. Now as you can see, I have it in front of my sight, front sight. It's folded down. Here's my optic. It's below my optic. I can pop up my front sight and it actually, and I'll show you in the dark, it actually goes around the front sight. That's why you have the double head, so it doesn't interfere with the front sight. And then you have your tail switch here. Well, most people like to do the claw grab. I don't know, I call it the claw grab. It's right in position for your thumb to turn on the button. So you're not dealing with a pressure switch, which I don't prefer pressure switches and have the wire and all that. This is very streamlined. It's right where you want it. So I'm just doing a flash. There's on. I think it's great. It doesn't interfere with the optic because it's so low. And it doesn't interfere with the front sight because it's made to go around it. I mean, is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen? They did do a 1 meter drop test on it and it passed that. And it is waterproof. Waterproof level is IP66. The price of this light is $139.98. You can get it on Amazon. There will be a link in the description. And I know you want to see it in action. Let's do that. As you can see, it lights it up really nice. I'll show you on the wall here. You get a little bit of a shadow, but it basically goes around that front sight. There's our strobe. And it's, like I said, it's gonna be hard to see now, but with my claw grip that I normally do, it's right there and easy for me to use. But I mean, it's a bright light. You can also mount this light anywhere, on the side, underneath, but it's really designed to go around this front sight, and it works so great on top here that I just don't see the need. But you could certainly mount it anywhere. It would look cool underneath, and you definitely could get to it without a problem. So that is certainly an option. I do want to thank Brinyte for sending this out for this review. I did notice this. Several other of my YouTube buddies have done some reviews on it, so I knew it was a good light going into it. I'm extremely impressed. For me, this is my option moving forward, because I'm just not a fan of mounting pressure switches, having wires, having the light stick out on the side. Depending on your barrel, you know, and depending on the side mount with the muzzle and all that, boy, I just love having it set back a little bit. It's so slim. I just think it's really a great product. It's so easy to install and take off. I like where you're not fighting with it. You just you unscrew it a little bit and you push in the button and it just comes right off, because it expands that. It's really a great design. That's all I got on this one. I highly recommend it. Appreciate you watching. Link in the description, and we'll see you on the next one.